Hello everyone, my name is Griff, and today is a slower day in Dragalia, so we haven't had any other news updates other than just the ongoing issues update that they added recently. So I thought today would be a good day to go over my collection and go over the units I have in the game, as well as my Halidome and my dragons. So I'm going to start with the Halidome because as you can see I have this notification here because I actually haven't really touched the Halidome much today yet. I especially haven't touched my Dragon Roost, which is going to probably be one of the first things we look at. But just looking at this as a whole, as you can see right now, my Halidome is basically completely full, as it is the max level of that you can get, level 10 in the game right now. I believe they're going to be adding a level 11 at some point, as you can see, because this is still filled with trees, and this is like the last real area of the Halidome. But as you can see, they are completely filled. All of my weapon dojos, this is an accomplishment that took me probably about a year to complete, maybe a year and a half as a day one player. All of my weapon dojos are completely filled out, maxed out to level 35. I'm kind of dreading the day that they up these to 40 because I'm pretty sure it's going to come pretty soon because a lot of endgame players don't have to use these like emblems anymore to upgrade them, so I'm kind of dreading that day when that comes, but you know, it will come eventually. I have every facility in the game. I haven't missed any events as far as I know. So I have the Hunger Dome, I have the Arctos Monument, I have the Library Obscura, I have the Sweet Retreat, I have the let's see, I have this one right here, the Festival Stage, which will be done in 40 seconds. And I have all of these Fafnir statues. They're not maxed out. I have all of the slime statues. They are maxed out because those are relatively easy to max out, but the Fafnirs I have not maxed out, so that's something that I still have to work towards, playing the High Dragon Trials and maxing those out, especially now that they've been upgraded. And the Dracolis are also not maxed out. So that's just my Halidome. I have it organized in this way where it's kind of just like all of the weapon facilities are down here for the most part, and then you kind of have this section which is water, this section which is wind, this section which is flame, and then there's a shadow section that kind of ekes into down here, and a light section that kind of goes from here all the way to there, because I couldn't really fit this one in over in the light section. As you can see, I have the shadow tree, I have the flame tree, I have the wind tree, and I have the water tree, which I'm actually going to set to go again right now, and this facility just finished. Nice level up. Let's add that there. Awesome. So now I also want to look at my my Dragon Roost quickly. As you can see from yesterday's summoning video, I do have Cat Sith. Some people are saying that this name, it's not Cat Sith, it's actually a Gaelic name, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I instantly maxed her out using clovers. And as you'll notice, for every dragon, a lot of my dragons are maxed out, but every dragon other than Styx, who I'm going to feed right now, they're all level 15. And the reason for making them level 15 was so that, oh, I hit the wrong button, was so that I could get the dragon stories. Because if you don't know, dragons have 2 stories. One unlocks at level, I believe it's 10, and the second one unlocks at level 15. Actually, no, it's level 5 and level 15 that they unlock. So that was just something that I did in order to make sure I could have a lot of Warmite for summoning. I believe I did that in order to get Hunter Cerise. Actually, not Hunter Cerise. Dread King Rathalos. Actually, not Hunter Cerise. I'll go into that when we look at my adventures, which will be next. But I just wanted to quickly look at this and tell you guys about how I have personally made it so that all my dragons, except for the brand new ones here, other than Styx, and ones I instantly promoted Cat to level max level and max bond so that I could use her. But they're all at 15, even the 3 stars, simply so that I could get their stories, and then I will promote them all to max level so I can get the sunlight ore that you get from getting dragons to level 30. So next I'm just going to look at my team slots, and I'm going to actually skip over the team slots. I'm just going to look at my collection, and these are sorted in order of acquired. So I kind of wanted to go down this list and just talk about my experiences with the game, what units I got, and when I got them. So at the start we have the Prince, of course. Everyone's first unit, nothing big there. But the thing that I do want to say is that during my free summon for the game, I got Luther. This was the first 4-star unit I ever got. He was the free one I got from the free summon back when the free summon didn't guarantee a 5-star, and back when you couldn't pick a 5-star. And this was the first week of the game, and in that first week of the game I was lucky enough to pull the focus 5-star on the banner, which was Ezreal. So yes, I was an Ezreal player. In fact, I was an Ezreal player with Jean d'Arc on her, because that was the only 5-star dragon I had at the time. And when we look at the dragons, we'll see that was the first 5-star dragon I got. Actually, the first 5-star dragon I got was Pele, but I put Jean on her just because that's what I wanted to do, and I didn't know better at the time. But she was the first 5-star I got. She's one of the reasons why I love the dagger class. She was terrible for so long. It was awful, but she's really good now. I've kept her promoted. She was one of the first units I 50 MC'd. Not the first unit I 50 MC'd. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, she's probably one of my favorite characters in the game, simply because she was the first 5-star I pulled, and she was also a dagger. So as you see as we go on, we have the story units here. We have Zardan. We have some others, and then I'm going to just scroll down until we get my next natural 5-star, which was Maribel. So Maribel has been a unit that I've also liked because, again, she was one of the early 5-stars I got. She was used in my High Mercury clear for the first time. When I cleared High Mercury Standard, I used Maribel, which now you would never see. You'd only see Noelle's, or you'd see, you don't even think you would see a one for the most part due to Tobias. But yeah, she's what I used originally. Then we have Nefaria, who at the time I knew was pretty bad, so I didn't really use her. But also at the same time, meta wasn't really a thing we were considering at the start of the game. I wasn't considering how good units were. I just saw a 5-star and said, ooh, I like that. I'll put that on my team. We have Karina here, who is promoted. I believe I promoted her at one point to do the Mercurial Gauntlet. I haven't used her much since then. Now we have Vice, who I promoted recently due to his 70 MC. He's one of the main characters on my Shadow team. Again, another dagger who I love. And as we go down, we get to the Halloween event, as you can tell by the fact that we have Halloween Althemia. So Halloween Althemia was the first unit I promoted to 5-star, because Halloween at the time, Althemia at the time was my waifu. I loved her. I loved her design. I love her voice. Her voice on especially this costume is adorable. Not the best unit. I don't recommend supporting this unit now at all, but she was really awesome at the time for me. And as we go down, we see Edward. And Edward was actually, I used him. That's why he has some levels on him. I used him in the facility event because I couldn't beat the max level at the time. So I had him as a blade so that I could beat it. And then we're going to go down a bit more, and we see Makoto. Makoto was the unit I used to clear High Midgard Stormer. Yes, High Midgard Stormer. And he was one of the first units I 50 MC'd fully. He was also the first unit I made a 5-star weapon for. I made his blade, and I max promoted a dragon at the time that I had in order to use him. The dragon I promoted, we'll get into that later. But yeah. As you can see, I got Nadine and Xander in between the time of Halloween and Christmas. And then when Christmas came around, I did actually get Dragalia Cleo on my first time there, which was awesome because I really want her, because Cleo's my favorite of the main cast, and additionally Cleo is a dagger unit, so that's one of the reasons I love her. As you can see, you have Addis here, you have Botan, you have Suzanka, but no Ieyasu. So yes, the first time the New Year's banner came around, I did not get Ieyasu. In fact, I got one Marishi 10 and 2 copies of the Happy New Year war print, because that's back when war prints were in the summoning pool. So that was probably my worst pull on this account, is when I got 2 pulls of Happy New Year, which is just an awful print now. It's really never used unless you need paralysis resist. So yeah. So then we have Veronica here. Sorry, Verica, not Veronica. We'll get to Veronica a little bit later. And then we also have Hawk, who I didn't promote till recently. We go into Valentine's. There's Valentine's Orion, Valentine's Ezreal, and no Valentine's Hildegard. I still don't have Valentine's Hildegard. I don't really want her anymore due to Halloween Lowen being so good. And then we keep going and we see Luis, but no Lowen. So the story I have here is on Lowen's event. I loved Lowen. As soon as I saw him, I loved him. I actually bought the $8 pack just to summon on a tenfold. I didn't spend that amount of Diamantium on a dream summon, because those I don't even think had been announced yet. I didn't spend it on any kind of platinum summon. I literally spent it on a normal tenfold to get Lowen, and I didn't even get him until the Fire Emblem event. So yeah, that's one of the big shames of my account, is that that was the first time I broke free to play, was for Lowen, and I didn't even get him. I did get him down here, which we have to go through a few more events. We have the Heinwald event, of course, and I got Heinwald. I didn't get Curran. I actually don't know if I have Curran. I think I might. Here's Alex from the story. And then we have the Fire Emblem event, in which I actually got Alphonse, Veronica, Lowen, Fjorm, and Marth. And then at the event after that, which was a rerun of the New Year's event, I actually did get Ieyasu, because at that point the Worm Prince had been taken out, my chances were higher, and I got him. But I just wanted to touch on, Fjorm was the first unit I used to clear high Brunhilde's trial, because at the time she was really easy to clear it with the speedrun strats. I don't think my first one was a speedrun strat, but I know she was the unit I used to clear it. And I also believe I used Veronica to clear High Jupiter's trial. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I did. So after Ieyasu, we have a few more 4 stars, and then we have Mim. I actually did get Mim on her showcase, on her gala, which is kind of awesome. We have Student Maribel when she came out. I don't think I actually summoned on her banner, but I got her during the Wedding Bells, where I got Halloween Elisan. And I actually was pulling on that banner for Wedding Owie instead of Elisan, and I didn't end up getting her on that banner, so that was kind of disappointing. I think I actually did pull on Beautician Zarden's banner, which is kind of sad, if I'm being honest. That unit was not that good. I also got Lucretia around the same time, because those were the same banner. And then you have Loni Renee. She was focused on the Sisters of the Anvil event, and I didn't get either of the 5 stars from that event. All I got was Renee, so that's kind of depressing. And then we have Hildegard and Albert, who were 2 units I got back to back. I don't remember what showcase this was on, but I got them back to back, so that was pretty cool. Albert is a Cygames rep. A lot of my friends really love him. I have a special friend who is extremely fond of him. So that's something that I find kind of funny, because Albert has never been that good. He's a little bit better now, but really he gets paralysis down too quickly. So we have Fleur and Yachio, which were focused. Actually, this was an Easter unit, and this was just a normal showcase unit. And then we go into the summer units, and I did get Summer Cleo during the time of the banner. I don't think I got any of the other 5 stars at the time, but I did get Summer Cleo. I did get Halloween Gala Ronzal at the same time as I got Gala Uden, which I was so hyped that I got a sword, and then it was Galaranzo, and I was instantly depressed because Galaranzo is not that good, just at all. And then we have I got Cerise also on this is anniversary, by the way. I got Cerise on anniversary going in on the first banner, first Gala part, because I really wanted to pull a certain Gala unit, who I don't actually know where she is. Ah, there she is, I see her. So yeah, this entire row all happened on the same day. I got Lily, Noelle, Yaten, Emily, Laura Noah, Lin Yu, and then I got Gala Cleo. So Gala Cleo, I did not go in as much as I wanted to on her original banner. I went in and didn't get her, and I decided to stop summoning. Terrible decision. But I did end up buying a pack in order to do the Platinum Summon to guarantee 1 adventure. And when that happened, the guaranteed Gala unit I got was a sword. But the circle had 2 5-stars, and the first unit was a wand, and it happened to be Galacleo. Which means I got Galacleo full odds without actually needing to pay anything. If you think about it, that she wasn't the unit I actually got from the actual platinum summon. She wasn't the guaranteed. So that was just, it was kind of mind melting at that point that she was just a free unit I got then. It's kind of crazy. I then afterward went in on the anniversary event banner and got Delphi because of course he was a dagger. And then Halloween came around. As you see, I don't have either Mim or Elisan. I don't think I ever got Mim or Elisan. But I did get Halloween Lowen. Instantly max promoted him. He's one of the best healers in the game now. Going down the line, I did end up getting Wedding Owie eventually. I got Silas, and I also got Larinoa. Oh, sorry, Lathna. Sorry, not Larinoa. And then also I got Summer Julieta. I got Victor. I got Summer Verica here. And I also got Gala Elisan. And I believe these all happened on the same banner. And this was right before Mega Man, so you can see Mega Man's here. And then we have the John Zhang banner, which I got Durant and John Zhang on. And then we have the Christmas rerun, or actually just the Christmas repeat event, where I got Dragon Unifaria. I forgot what the event was actually called. Dragon Unifaria. And I also got Dragon Yu Melora, Lady Starfall, as well as Dragon Yu Zainfried. I want to bring up the fact that I do not have normal Zainfried. I think he's the only starting 5-star I do not have currently. I have all the other ones. But also something I want to bring up is Makoto, as I said, was the first unit I used to clear high Midgard Stormer. And he's one of the only 2, Hawk is the other one, who does not have a alt variation of them. Either at 4-star or 3-star or 5-star. So, Cygames, it's time to add those alts in. And then we get into Laxi, of course, but then New Year's, where I actually did end up getting Mitsuba, who's what I wanted from that banner. No, sorry, Mitsuhide, not Mitsuba. Mitsuba's water dagger. But I did not get Nobunaga, and Nobunaga wasn't a unit I didn't really care about. I really just wanted Mitsuhide, if I'm being completely honest. I wanted the dagger. And then I also got Reina, and then this right here was the start of where it all ended. So, at this point in my account, I had never really summoned that much. I hadn't saved that much. However, when I heard Monster Hunter was having a crossover, Monster Hunter is a game I've played since middle school, I lost it. And I saved as much as I possibly could, and I summoned right on the night of the event, even though we were getting free tenfolds, and I actually got Hunter Vanessa. And I kept summoning. As you can see, I got Chelsea, and I got Joaquin, and then I got Hunter Berserker. And I also kept summoning on the second banner, and I actually did end up getting Hunter Cerise. However, the unit that I missed out from this banner, as we just quickly look at the dragons, was, and I eventually did get one, Dread King Rathalos. And I had officially used all my resources in order to get Dread King Rathalos. I read every adventure story I had, every dragon story. I did every quest I could to get 3 epithets just to get 25 each. I think that week was the most I've ever played Dragalia Lost, simply just to get enough points in order to just get him. So it's just funny to me how, you know, gotcha giveth and gotcha taketh away. You really just, sometimes the unit you want, you don't get, and the unit everyone else wants, who was Hunter Cerise, I got Hunter Cerise in like my second tenfold on that banner, you know. But I personally didn't really care about Hunter Cerise. I really wanted Dread King Rathalos because I love Rathalos. So, I mean, of course I wanted Hunter Cerise. I wanted to complete and get all the image units, so I was really happy. But I also really, really wanted Dread King Rathalos, and I remember that week people were like, oh yeah, I got 5 Dread King Rathalos and no Hunter Cerise, and I was just like, man, I got 2 Hunter Cerises. I actually got a dupe Hunter Cerise before I got a Dread King Rathalos, which is insane to me. But yeah, that's just my story of the MH event. And then we have the Hunger event, the cooking event, where I got Pipple. I also got Templar Hope. And then we have Gala Alex's showcase, where I did actually get Gala Alex. We have Scars of the Syndicate, and I don't think I summoned on any of those banners until Fire Emblem. I kept saving until the second anniversary, until the second half anniversary for Fire Emblem. And during Fire Emblem, I got Mitsuba, Summer Celiera. I did get Peony. She was the first unit I got. I got Curran. I got Cassandra. I got Tiki. I got Tobias. And then I got Chrom. Chrom was the one I was missing from the event. But as you'll notice here, I actually have every event character in Dragon. I don't have every limited character in Dragon, but I have every crossover character in Dragon. So that's just something that I really like about my account, that I've kind of just like, I have all of these really, really rare characters that we never see again. Of course, Faye has been rerun. I'm hoping Monster Hunter gets rerun because I would love new Monster Hunter characters, but yeah, I have completed that aspect of my account. And then we get into the this event. I am not going to scroll down to the bottom row because there is a spoiler for Chapter 14. If you have not completed Chapter 14, don't worry about it. I'm not going to scroll down and see that character. But as we can see here, this was Wukong's event, and during Wukong's event, I actually did get Forte, which was a really popular character. And then during that gala, I not only got Gala Leaf, I got Zhuangzhang, and I got originally Zubashe. That was the unit I forgot of the name of the last video. So yeah, other than that, I got Linnea on I summoned a little bit on Linnea in Nadine's Manor. I did like 3 tenfolds, and I got Linnea in like 3 single summons. Got her in like 3 single summons. So I was like, alright, I'll just call it quits there. Not going to push my luck, especially before Gala, because I assumed a Gala was coming up. And then last video, of course, I got Catherine. So then we're just going to quickly look over the dragons. The first 5-star dragon I got was Jeanne d'Arc. As I said, I ran her with Ezalith, which is really funny to me. Dragons aren't as impressive. I got Zephyr a little while after. I don't remember what banners I got these dragons. I've gotten so many Garudas. She was originally what I got on that banner with Luis. You know, it is what it is. I did get the Jeanne d'Arc. I actually got, the first time I ever saw the crystal was a tenfold summon where I got Dragon Yule Cleo and 2 Jeanne d'Arcs in the same tenfold, and that was like one of the most stick out moments of my account and my history with the game, is just getting that circle. And I was like, oh my gosh, I must have insane luck right now. Going down the list, as you notice, the only 5-star dragon I got for Flame was Prometheus, and I actually max unbound Prometheus simply just to beat Midgard Stormer. I don't recommend this now. There are way better dragons than Prometheus. But yeah, and I actually, if you keep going all the way down here, I did not get Cerberus until the Monster Hunter event. So you can see, I only have 1. I have only ever gotten 1 Cerberus in the entire history of the game. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's just something to think about, that, you know, you can have all of these strong adventurers, but without a strong dragon, you're kind of left sitting in the water where you have to use dragons that you may not even want to use in order to clear hard content. But even going more down the line, this is when I beat High Midgard Stormer trial. As you can see, I have Prometheus here, and then eventually I beat that trial. I beat High Brunhilde, I beat High Mercury. If I keep scrolling down, High Jupiter and High Zodiac, I beat them back to back. I don't think I summoned between them because, as you can see, there's no dragons between them. Let's see, is there any big moments in my account on here right now? There's Marishi 10 here, which I said I got on the New Year's banner when it first came out. I also got Naruthotep on Heinwald's banner. I did get a Freya on the wedding banner. As you can see, she's not max unbound, so I have not completed her. I got Siren during the summer event, and then additionally I also got Popstar Siren a little bit after. I don't believe it was during the summer event. I believe it was during a different banner showcase before Halloween. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was after the anniversary, but that's when I got her. So I do have both Sirens. I don't have her max and bound. I'm really considering max and bounding her because she's using so much content other than just light. So, yeah. At this point, I did summon on the New Year's banner. As you can see, I got 2 other Marishi 10s, so I actually have 2 bonus Marishi 10s other than my max and bound one. During the Halloween event, I did get a Marimus, and he's been unbound twice. I believe I have others if I search... if I go back to what I usually have it set as, which is Element and then most of, you'll see more of him. I did get Dekukuten. I got 2 of them on that same banner that I got Marishi-ten. And I also got Garland on that banner, as I recently got in my most recent video. But I did get Fatalis before I actually even started playing the event. As you can see here, I actually have Fatalis before I have normal Rathalos. So yeah, and as you can see, I got a bunch of Cupids and a bunch of Leviathans before I got Dread King Rathalos, because those were the 2 dragons focused on the 2 Monster Hunter banners. And then, as you can see, you keep going down, I have Vayu. And I believe I actually dream summoned this Vayu because I didn't have a strong Wind Dragon for the longest time. The strongest Wind Dragon I had was like Zephyr, and I really didn't want to stone Zephyr when Levi exists in the game. So that was a decision I made to spend money on the game. I haven't spent money on the game since then. The only other time I was tempted was the Dream Summon to get Grace. And that's something that's kind of been sticking in the back of my head. The fact that I didn't summon really on Grace's banner because I was saving for, I believe, I don't remember what I was saving. I was saving for Fire Emblem. And so I skipped on Grace's banner, and I really, really want Grace just due to how strong she is. But as you can see, there's just a bunch of random dragons. I did pull Galamars on his showcase 2 months ago. And as you saw in the most recent video, I did pull Cad Sith. And I just wanted to quickly go over the fact that if I sort by element ascending, if I go to Cat, wherever she is, there she is, I did max unbound 1, and I kept one just at level 1, no unbind, so that if I end up needing a second one, I do have it. So yeah, that's my account as a whole. It's what my collection is, what I've been doing. So in future videos, future summon videos, if you have any questions, you can always come back here and see what I have. But yeah, that's going to be it for me for today. This is a longer video than I usually make. I kind of just rambled on for most of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.